few days ago, I had another 4 ACO DMT experience, and this time the dose was at 60 to 80 milligrams or something. So I was trying to take double the last one that I took, so I just kind of eyed it out just to get an idea, but then again, I'm not sure. And when I took it, I think the onset was pretty quick. I don't know. I didn't seem. It didn't seem like something that was like extremely potent at first, but I think I pretty much went to bed pretty quickly with it because that's the only really way that I like to trip is just in my bed, silent darkness and everything. And this time it was a lot more visual, a lot more just basic kind of grid overlay patterning around my vision or around my I guess peripherals, and somewhat in the center too. I think there was a lot of like faces and normal type of psychedelic pareidolia effects that I get, and other than that, it wasn't too complex visually. I didn't get much visionary states, but that doesn't always happen. I would say that this kind of dose would be like only like maybe 30 milligrams of the freebase in terms of power. So I think the freebase is really concentrated compared to the salts. I remember thinking that this experience was like pretty intense in a mental way again, because like this time it created a type of thought that I haven't had in a while, but it was basically just a memory of something, and it was kind of like a concern that, you know, for whatever reason that memory would just latch on, and my experience of it would be something that I couldn't let go of, because basically a while ago, like I thought when I had a bit of an episode, like I was having Truman Show syndrome, and I thought that like everyone secretly thought I was God, but just like pretending that I wasn't, or pretending they didn't know me or something like that. And this is a really weird symptom, because I've seen someone else on shroomery.org with the same a weird thing where he would think people are talking about him secretly, and that think that he's God basically. So he would always say like, "Oh, I know you know I'm God" and stuff like that. But it was really weird, because other times he would seem normal and he's just like a troll or stuff. But I don't know if he's ever sort of let go of that. And I was I was thinking in the experience, I was like, what if I start thinking that again, and start remembering things that happened to me that made me think that way. And I thought that like, oh, what if I never let go of that? And I was sort of worried about the whole letting go thing, because like I think that is one of the main things that you need to be able to do with psychosis, is learn how to let go of certain delusions that aren't based in reality, and being able to identify that. It's all about just like letting down your ego, and saying, yeah, you know, like I made a mistake, and I don't know what I'm talking about and shit like that. And I think that a lot of people who have that issue don't necessarily know how to do that. And I was thinking in this trip, I was like, oh, like what if I all of a sudden just stopped having insight into who I was and started having these strange thoughts again, and believing them. So I think that that's just another OCD sort of symptom that flares up, and it's not exactly based in any sort of real danger, but it's just something that my brain sort of comes up while I'm in these experiences. But afterwards, it was pretty smooth. Like it was a pretty enjoyable experience for me. Other than that, and I would say that, you know, stuff like that is acceptable for me, or it's like it's expected, because like I always feel like I need to be challenged in some way, and I liked that experience because it made me feel like my life was somewhat in the balance, and that's kind of what I'm going for when I have like more powerful experiences, is I want to feel challenged in a way. And I think that mentally there I definitely was. So I don't know exactly what my next experiment is and when it's going to be. Um, it's pretty much basically how much time I have throughout the week. Like if I'm, got a lot of work done with other things, then I'll be able to experiment more and stuff like that. But I like to give myself a few, like at least a week in between, just to like regenerate in terms of sleep, because a lot of the times I miss out on sleep when I have my experiences. But other than that, like I'll definitely report more, I guess. So anytime I make progress on my art, I like to let you guys know how it's going and let you guys know if I'm improving and stuff like that. My main goal is to increase my technical ability so that I can make like better quality psychedelic works. And right now I'm just working on a portrait study. It's made with a Wacom pen and paper, and it's like 90% done. So I'm just letting you guys see how it's going right now.